This is a HeadGum podcast.
Dynamic banter. Mike and Steve are gonna do bits and have some fun. Dynamic banter. Honking horns and ringing bells and making good. Dynamic banter. Forget the history road. Dynamic banter.
Dude, can I tell you something? Good morning, everybody.
What did you add to that?
I don't know. There's a lot of trash on this. I haven't added anything new to it, but I've been so busy. I don't want to add anything new to it. No, I do want to add. I want there to be a million sounds in there.
Okay.
And then I want there to be so many sounds in here that I don't even remember what they all do. God.
Oh, weird. Christ. Ryan broke something.
Holy fuck.
Ryan broke something.
Guys, welcome to Dynamic Banter. On today's episode,
Farroki.
That's it. Right for broke it. For brokey.
Holy shit.
We have a special guest today on the show, Mr. Nicholas Hamilton.
Oh, just a guess, not special. Hello.
No, you're special, you little shit.
Both of them.
You're
Can you get my nose
dude, you are
sounds as well,
actually,
please?
Like,
I want to hear the eyeballs rolling back into my head.
you're the most terrifying bully ever.
Oh,
like,
thanks.
kid bully, at least.
Right. No,
Like,
right.
you're the
There
seriously.
are psychopaths that are worse.
Do you agree, Ryan?
Adult
Did you see the first
psychopaths.
one?
Steve is only saying that because right before we started, he got his head dunked in the toilet.
Yeah, he absolutely swirled me up.
Oh, yeah.
I got a swirly.
That
But
was
no,
mean,
I
by the
mean,
way. I didn't approve of that.
Nick,
I didn't stop it, but I did not approve of it.
Nick Hamilton plays the incomparable
Well, there's a
Adele
miniseries.
Adele Dazeem. The wickedly talented.
Adele Manzine.
How does he fuck it up so bad?
So bad. He just did it with Taylor Swift again.
No
Did he
way.
really?
Yeah, with he did a there was like a drag queen that kind of looked like Taylor Swift, and he thought she was Taylor Swift or other way around.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, before we get too off the rails, Nick Hamilton here plays Henry Bowers in the It film.
Henry, shut up! I'm gonna carve my whole name onto this cottage cheese! I'm gonna cut your fucking shit up, I swear to God!
For me, like, It is such a part of my life, like an actual part of my life, because
nice.
like I love the book so much. I'm just a weirdo and I love horror and I love fucked up, and I've always loved Stephen King. Stephen King's like such a fucking maniac.
Yeah, he is.
And he's insane, and I love so many of his stories. But It, for some reason, when I was pretty too young, I was really into It, and then the TV. Well, I think it was the TV movie first with Tim Curry
Right,
and
in 89, yeah.
yeah, and that was like. Did you see that, Mike?
Yeah, I
you
saw
saw
that.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like you never forgot it, right?
No,
like
it's-
Tim Curry was the shit.
It's all fucked up.
It's so fucked up.
Especially part one. I didn't love the part two
Yeah,
of that
part
one.
two was.
Oh yeah, part two. I mean, it's hard to do it with the adults, which is you're showing it now too. Like it's
definitely.
harder, 100%.
Yeah, because you fall in love with those kids, and
Yeah.
then in Stephen King's version of It, the adult stuff is so fucking depressing
And weird too.
and
Weirder.
very weird.
Yeah.
They're asking you to really swallow a lot of
Gotcha.
weird shit.
God, yeah.
But
Who
but
hasn't been there?
but I loved it. I loved the movie so much, and I loved Tim Curry so much. And then I read the book, and then I loved the book, even though it's the longest fucking book on the planet. I feel like
1,200 pages.
yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
So that's like
1192.
two Moby Dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I really loved the book forever, and then the show forever, and then when they were making a movie, I was like fucking all about it. And then we fucking met you, and you're the fucking bully, dude. You are fucking Henry Bowers, which
Right,
is
because
such crazy.
you met Finn too first, right?
Yes,
you met
yeah,
Finn
yeah.
first,
Because
and
Finn
then-
was a SourceFed fan,
Yeah.
from way back.
yeah,
and
he became Stranger Things.
yes,
He
and-
was Stranger. He's now Stranger Things, and then he introduced me to you at the premiere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then the rest is history.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you're a part of such a fucking cool series of movies. Like, and that's like forever. You are Henry Bowers. That's so cool.
Yeah, no,
That's
it's
so fucking cool.
It's a huge honor. Like,
Congrats on getting typecast too.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. Yeah.
In the future.
No, I just did an audition literally today. That was me being like a psychopath, and it wasn't good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's
dude,
good.
I was just like, oh, I can do it. With that's the funny thing. Like, I go for good auditions, like good guys, and I flop them. And then I do bad guys, and I'm like, fuck.
dude,
Yeah.
but it's okay, man. There's so many good bad guys
Right,
out there,
exactly.
and all the bad guy roles are the ones that are more nuanced and like,
People love them more nowadays.
well, definitely nowadays.
People like Joker and
they
all
love
that.
an anti-hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
but
you're right.
yeah, I mean, if that's what you end up doing, that's what you end up doing.
No,
But I'd
I
love
mean,
to
that's
see you do the whole
there's
thing.
people like that guy on the middle of he plays the villain and everything.
Oh, Walton Goggins.
Walton Goggins.
Yeah.
Plays the villain and everything.
In everything.
Which is great, and
I know.
he's succeeding as fuck. Like, that's
Dude, I need to see that new show he's on. The one that's like
Unicorn?
televangelist. Dude, did you see? You know Danny McBride. You love Danny McBride, right?
That's Eastbound and Down.
yeah. So you watched Eastbound and Down.
Yes.
And then there was the show Vice Principals. Did you see that show?
No.
It was very similar, but it had Walton Goggins, the guy in the middle over there.
How much baseball was in Vice Principal?
0. Actually, there might have been some school sport thing, but it's a fucking great show. And so now the same guys with Danny McBride have a new show on HBO that's about like
seen this.
televangelists, like Christian, like gospel, like
yeah.
preachers. And it's like John Goodman and fucking Danny McBride and shit. Man.
Oh, shit.
We gotta watch the fuck out of that.
Yeah,
we do.
And Walton Goggins is in it.
it's on what? What's HBO?
HBO, yeah.
Yeah, right. Fuck yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, Nick.
Gorgeously empowering song, Let It Go, from the Oscar-winning animated movie Frozen. Please welcome the wickedly talented one and only Adele Dazeem.
And what's her name? Kate
Idina
Hudson.
Idina Menzel.
Dazeem.
Idina Menzel became Adele Dazeem.
Like, that's so hard to get that fucked up,
What a
right?
fucking
Is that
moron.
not like textbook dyslexia?
I don't even know if that's dyslexia. It's like it's got to be like
I don't know. Just
he just scrambled it. I mean, maybe it could be a type of dyslexia.
Because it's kind of backwards. Menzel, Dazeem.
Adele Dazeem.
I'm dyslexic.
Idina
I should be able to
Menzel.
figure it out.
I mean, I just don't see where Dazeem is.
It just sounded normal to
you
me
know
the
what?
first time.
Now that I look at all the words scrambled up, it really could happen.
See?
Because there is a D and there's Z's and there's 2 E's.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just scrambled the name
So
up.
you look at it on a screen and you're like, I'll do my best, but it's all jumbly. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
But the thing is,
Dazeem.
he knew he was introducing her.
Yeah.
Is the thing. Like, practice, mate.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe
and he
like,
must have known her name. He had
Right.
to have known her name.
Exactly.
They definitely met
For the
backstage.
songs that create their most memorable moments. Here to perform the Oscar-nominated, gorgeously empowering song, Let It Go, from the Oscar-winning animated movie Frozen. Please welcome the wickedly talented one and only
many adjectives.
Adele Dazeem.
And then he said it with like an accent.
Adele Dazeem.
Dazeem.
Well, you can't say it. You know,
Adele Dazeem.
you know it's different. You got to say it different. Dude, so do you think
If it's different, you gotta say it different.
you think
That's my favorite song from The Lion King.
if it's different?
You gotta say it different.
Do you think he didn't know the whole time, and so all of the like add-ons and tags?
That's right.
were,
There's
like,
so many adjectives in there.
Yeah.
There's so
But
many
I mean,
he's
unnecessary
like,
adjectives.
I'll put an hour in between when I finish the sentence and when I say the name, and I'll remember by the end of that hour.
Listen, this motherfucker was in Greece and Saturday Night Fever. His brain is fucking scrambled
right.
from cocaine.
Exactly. He could have been on cocaine
I'm
that moment
telling
too.
you, it's possible.
Yeah, so.
I'll give him more credit than that and assume that he was clean at that awards ceremony.
I feel like
But
that gives him less credit.
I will say with almost 100% certainty that that man's brain is not like ours.
100% certainty. Mandel Plazine.
Dude, John Travolta has done and seen some shit. Like, I wouldn't be surprised, Mike, and you tell me if I'm on the right page here.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised at all to find
He snorted glass for a year.
that he
Glass.
that he's killed somebody. I wouldn't be surprised if I was at some party and someone's like, dude, that's John Travolta's brother over there.
Yeah.
Like, we got to go talk to him. Like, oh shit, Joey Travolta? What are you, nuts? And then you go over there and you talk to him, and then he starts running his mouth because he's drunk.
Fucking John.
And he's like, John, man, oh man, and one night we had to help him hide a body, but he covered it up.
Is anyone
So
trying to
great.
get him out of here at this point, or is he just like,
No, I think people just, he runs his mouth, but he's his brother. What can he do?
there's fucking Charlie Travolta?
Yeah. Old CT. But yeah, so
Tell him about the body, John.
that's his favorite story. So yeah, okay. So Nick, thanks for coming, man.
Thanks,
for
Matt.
being
Thanks for
here.
having me. I mean, I've been a long-term fan of this podcast, so it's like
Oh, that's
it
very
feels
nice of you
weird.
to
This is
say.
like I'm listening to it. Just I'm here also.
You're hanging out.
Like normal. It's
while we
normal,
listen.
but I'm also here. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is gonna ruin it for you.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. All the magic.
Well,
Mike and
it
I
ruined it for Ryan.
Yeah,
being in
I can
the same
see.
room.
I know Ryan's face now.
Yeah.
I've heard Ryan's voice so many times and heard Falzone just fuck him.
Well, we don't like to call it fucking. That's not what we do. But I would.
I'm glad you're
Right.
here, and
glad
I'm
to be
happy
here.
to have you.
mate.
And I love that you're wearing the dairy hat.
Yeah, that was yours.
The
It's yours,
beaver.
and now it's mine.
Yeah.
Now that's to keep kids off drugs.
Yeah.
You can have that if you want.
No, I don't
if
want
you
it. You can have it. I'll get one that's free because I'm in it.
You will get one because you were. in
Yeah,
it,
I'll ask for it. I won't get it, but I'll ask for it.
Do they not give you things?
No, I don't give a shit.
Did they de-age you? in
Not
it
me.
Too?
No, that's the crazy thing. I mean, it seems weird that they wouldn't because I'm 67 years old.
Yeah.
How old
yeah.
are you supposed to be?
Think he's meant to be 15. So I was 16 when I first shot it, and I was 18 when we shot the second one.
Okay.
And he's meant to be 15. I mean, all the kids got de-aged, obviously. Finn very noticeably.
Yeah, well, I didn't even know, dude.
Didn't you?
At the premiere, I had no idea, and so I was just like, "Fuck!" In fact, all I could think of was like, I can't believe they must have shot this thing so fast. I guess because they all look the same fucking age.
Yeah.
And dude, I'm like, my eye is trained for like uncanny valley shit. Like I'm pretty good at picking out.
You
Like
didn't- yeah, really?
that's fake
Okay.
or that has
That's a good
CG
thing.
on it.
That's a good thing.
I literally did not notice at all, and
That's a good
now I'm afraid that from now on I will not unsee it.
Oh, you probably will. Yeah, as soon as you know, you look back and it's like, oh, you can tell in post, his voice was like raised. Say with Jack, his voice, because it's gone down 7 octaves.
Right, it has.
It's just, it like goes, you have to bounce it back up.
Yeah.
Wyatt is the only one who they didn't really do much to. And even though he still looks old.
Yeah.
Like he looks like an old kid, but he just looks old in it.
Yeah.
Which is it's a fascinating take.
Can we de-age him for the podcast?
Yeah, Ryan, will you
Ryan?
make him look younger, please?
Thank you.
Done.
In
There we go.
post.
Don't wait for an answer. Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, man, what a great movie. Mike, will you ever see it? I know you don't like spooky
Maybe.
movies.
No, I might.
We should watch It Chapter 1 with Nick.
Okay.
I'm down.
Like,
down?
I like.
it on.
I really like that movie, so it's good.
I wonder if there's a world where, I mean, is it fun at all? Because I really would want you to pay attention, but I wonder if there's a way where we could like,
What else am I doing?
we could do a screen. Well, I was gonna say we could do like a screening or something where we watch it live.
Oh, and make little
and
comments.
have friends and
Instead of
stuff, yeah.
director's commentary, it's dynamic
like
banter
audience.
commentary.
Yeah, it's like a dynamic
That'd
banter.
be kinda cool.
It's like a commentarium sort of.
Yeah, no one
Nice.
wants to hear me pay attention to a movie. though.
What if we just our next
so much.
commentarium? I know that's what I'm saying. Oh yeah! Oh, whoa!
Fuck me! You want to hear that? Answer in the comments below if you want to hear that.
Oh shit! Fuck!
The microphone is here the whole time. Yeah. I have one here and one here.
I would love to do a channel that's just like audio of different types of people watching a movie. Like an Italian man watches a movie.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Police.
A Mexican man watches a movie. Ay, Dios mío. Oh.
Dios mío.
Dios mío.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's fun. But Mike, I'd love to watch it with you, man, because it's
Okay.
so good. I love it.
Maybe we watch it once without the thing, and then we can come back and watch it again.
Let's just
with
watch it. What are you
commentary.
doing for the rest of the day? Let's
What
watch it
kind
right
of
now.
time commitment is watching this movie several times?
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. That's an excellent question.
Great question.
And the answer to it is going to change your feelings on the whole thing.
I don't know, because I think you might be underestimating my original gut feeling.
Okay, well, both of the films are 3 hours long, right? Or
I
the
would
second
watch
one's
it.
2 hours.
I don't
First one-
care.
Second one is 2 hours 49 minutes. First one is just under 2 hours. Like it's pretty reasonable.
Right. Okay, there you go.
I would definitely watch. I don't know, because
First
I'm
one is easy to
interested
watch twice.
in watching. Is part 2 not? We can't even.
No, it's
I mean,
it's
he's
still-
right here.
It's still in the theaters. Oh, we can talk about it.
yeah, we could totally talk about
Is
it.
part 2 not being as well? Is it like?
Oh no, it's not being as well received by critics, but it's being received as well by audience.
Well, critics
Which I
also said
totally
that Dave
get.
Chappelle's special was bad.
Right, so we don't
So
care
I
about
don't
that.
believe what critics
No,
say. As
got
long
it.
as it's, I would see an updated version of the second part of that, because I would want it to redeem what I think of the '90s version. Are you funny?
Oh my god.
And that's why that's why I don't talk about movies, because it makes Steve gassy. Dude, if that smells and then we have to deal with that for the rest of the time. Are there matches? Like legit
You're not
matches?
gonna need.
Oh my god.
That's Ryan.
I killed a robot.
Oh no.
So yeah, we should see it, Mike. Let's watch it right after this.
No.
No, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
No, but thank you.
Okay.
For winning animated movie Frozen, please welcome the wickedly talented one and only Adele Dazeem.
Nailed it. I'm gonna say something wrong confidently. Nailed it. Adele Dazeem.
Oh man.
I love the false confidence. That's a good actor. See, you need that.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what all
you need
the classic
confidence,
actors
100%.
have.
You need to get up on stage and know that you're saying it wrong.
Not give a shit.
Not give a shit.
I think it's like this.
Because I feel like it hasn't like offered an explanation either. It's just like, yeah,
No,
sure, I fucked
that's
it up.
what I thought.
No, that's exactly what it was.
That's what I thought, as hard as I could think it. Adele Dazeem.
I'm getting these ads ready.
I wanted him to.
Actually, that should be a clip in here. Adele Dazeem.
I thought it was by this point.
No, I'd have to make it, and I'd be very distracted if I had to make it right now.
That's not a during show exercise.
It's not
No.
a DS.
We don't do
DSA.
that DS.
No.
Dazeem.
I would have laughed so hard if he braked in between. Broke?
Yeah.
If he broke in
I
between.
think it's braked.
It's
It has to be. There's no
It's
way
like
not
hanged,
braked.
right? It's like
Yeah,
hanged?
yeah.
It is like hanged.
We
yeah.
braked
Okay.
him in the middle of the
what,
desert.
what happens if you break a car? What's the past tense of that? If you break in your car?
Broken.
Dude, we broke. Really?
I don't think so.
I slammed on my brake so hard. I broke so hard.
Yeah, I broke
Really?
so hard.
Broke?
I broke sounds wrong.
I mean, it's right.
I think it's braked.
What do you think it is? Braked?
Me and Ryan think it's braked.
Braked?
Ryan gets half of it though because he's off screen.
So
I had
what would
to-
I look? What's the
Braked. Look up
So I
braked.
what's the past tense of break?
I don't think you.
No.
have.
No.
You know
Give me all
what?
the-
You know what? No, I don't think you can say it like that.
What's the past
you
tense
have
of break,
to
the
change the,
car one?
sentence. If you were like, "Man, I almost got into an accident, but it's a good thing I braked the car," that's incorrect. So you'd have to say something like, "Oh man, I almost
Hit
got
the
into an
brakes.
accident. It's a good thing I
Still
hit
has
the
to be
brakes."
a word though.
Or it's a good thing I pressed the or it's a good thing
I hit the brake so hard.
I
Yeah.
activated the brake.
I hit the brake.
I hit
I
the
definitely
brakes.
think activated should be required in the past tense.
Yeah.
That would be so funny if that was the correct way to say it and you had to say that.
Right,
I
right.
activated the brake.
I activated my drunkenness.
Like you could have just added ed, but you forced people to say
Yeah, activated.
I got behind the wheel of my car while being actively
Ac-
inebriated.
Yes.
Actively inebriated.
Actively
was-
inebriated.
And
I was
activated my brakes
currently
so
inebriated.
hard
What is the past tense of break referring
and
to?
fell asleep
breaking
behind the wheel.
to stop a car. Pretty much every other native speaker other than a toddler would say, what did I
The fuck is this?
Are you on bullying.com? Bullypedia?
Everyone but toddlers say.
The verb break has a strong past tense, broke.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's the BRE.
Here, I'll look it up. I'll look it up. Past tense of
BRAK.
when you need to.
Because there are two different words. BREAK.
Past tense when that time when we did
When my dad and your dad went on vacation.
and there was a bear and they had to act fast, and what they did was slow down the car. How do you say had to slow down the car in one word?
Ryan, are you sending me important?
How many
Break.
episodes have us been trying to
Present
Maybe it's like
participle
deer.
breaking.
There's no
Past tense and past.
there's
yeah,
no
braked.
plural to deer. It's just
It looks
deer.
like it's braked.
braked.
Is it
correct.
braked?
I
think we're
braked
right.
the car.
But hang on, is it? Yeah, so it's BRAKED, right?
That's the most British thing I've ever heard in my life. I've braked the
'cause
car.
because braked is also correct if you stop doing something, like if you take a break, you're braking, so you've braked.
Yeah, it's braked.
Yeah, but you wouldn't say they braked from hosting that show.
Yes,
for
that's
so
exactly
long.
what you said.
It is.
Really?
But
I
people
would say
just
took
don't
a break,
say it.
but I
Yeah.
wouldn't say took a break for a car.
It's just
That
it's
sounds
People
even
don't
more
say it, but
British.
that's the correct.
it's an
word.
option.
It's an option, but it's the incorrect way
it's
of liking to
In
say
court. I want to read a deposition about a car accident, and I want to read the correct verbiage.
Okay.
Braked through the intersection.
Your Honor,
Fell
the,
asleep behind
Your
the
Honor,
wheel.
the client braked the car.
Yes, that's what I want to hear in real time. I
Yeah.
want to be in the room.
Let me see if I can find it. Here it is.
And only Adele Dazeem.
Do you remember when John
Banter.
Travolta's brain braked?
Where were you? That's very funny.
Oh boy.
So how's everybody doing? Mike, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Great. Nick?
it. Could be better.
Yeah. Okay.
What can we do, man? Tell us a problem that you have in your life right now, and we'll solve it. And if we don't, Ryan.
Yeah,
will
we'll solve it.
break it.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
Ryan will break your problems if we.
I've got a problem.
Good off mic joke.
Do you
Ryan.
have a problem?
I've got a problem.
Okay. What is it?
This is not disrespectful. I'm just.
No, it is.
Just
That's
say your
fine. Go ahead.
If someone has to tell you that it's not disrespectful, it's possible that it
It's
is
dis-
disrespectful.
Just reminding you
It's
both.
like I'm not racist, but
This isn't disrespectful, but
As long as you say that, nothing after that will be disrespectful.
no homo.
Yeah, exactly.
oh, my problem. Okay. My the guy who delivers my mail,
Okay. The postman.
the postman.
The butler.
The butler. Your brother.
My brother.
The guy that delivers the mail.
That's sorry if you touch that fucking button.
Circling around it is way grosser.
You don't know what I'm gonna press. At any time, I could go to the Valleyfolk 1, 2.
Come on, man. He's trying to
sorry,
open
I'm
up about
sorry.
his problem.
Yeah. No, it's honestly, it's a problem that I'm having. The guy who delivers my mail, my postman, is a woman.
Okay.
Sounds like
That is a problem. Yeah.
Probably.
That's not. Yeah, I agree.
So you don't know what to call her?
Yeah.
Just be polite.
You can politely tell her that that's a man's job, and then
Excuse me.
The
like that
offended
one.
laugh is very, very funny.
Oh shit.
So what is that's the problem?
That was
That's my
it.
problem, yeah.
Is this
Oh,
bothering you? This sucks, huh?
Do you
This is
feel
a broken.
that's
There you
better.
go,
That's
buddy.
better.
Anyway, so
Do you feel
Nick,
threatened by
here's a
your
gr-
female post woman?
Fuck.
Is it post woman?
Post
Should we look it up?
Post Malone? Here, take the mic out of there for a second. There you go. Yeah, take
What
it
is
out.
happening? What's happening?
I'm gonna fix his little. I'm gonna fix his wed wag.
This is bad karma
There you
for
go.
saying the
This
thing
is
that you
fun.
said.
No, get it back.
That
in. I
microphone
fixed
breaks every time you say something sexist.
it. Right. That should be good. Is that better, baby?
That's better, baby.
All right.
Um,
Was that real? Was that it?
no, that's not real.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know who delivers my mail. It's a butler.
Oh shit.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
female though.
Yeah.
I'm not okay with that.
Can I ask you a question about Australia?
Oh, please.
Does everyone have a butler in Australia?
Yeah. Kangaroo.
Does
butler.
everyone's butler also deliver mail in Australia?
Yeah, kangaroo butlers deliver mail in their pouches.
So tell me about the spiders in Australia, because I'm terrified of spiders, and I hear Australia is like the spider capital of the world with all those giant.
You okay, Mike?
Yeah, I'm getting instant flashbacks.
Aren't there like hawk-eating spiders in
Hawk-eating
Australia?
spider. It's a large spider.
Yeah.
We
Have-
do have. I don't know the actual fact. You can look it up. We have some
There's
of the.
14 spiders in Australia.
It's actually.
And if you see one, you better run. There's not many, but they're gigantic.
I was just gonna look up Australian spiders, and then I
Well, so-
realized that I will not be able to sleep tonight.
No,
if I
no,
do
God,
that.
no.
So I'm
So that's
not
the thing.
doing that.
We have. I'm pretty sure not the most poisonous or deadliest spider, but we have something like the top 7.
You got a
of-
spider that knows that spider.
Yeah.
we don't have that one, but we have his friend.
Here's Jeff.
I don't want to know, Jeff.
But
But the top 7.
we have the seven out of the top 10 deadliest snakes in the world. We have.
Oh, the
are native to
snakes.
Australia.
But the spiders aren't as spooky as the snakes.
I mean, the snakes can kill you. The
you
spiders.
step
The
on
spiders are more like. I've never been bitten, but they're more like they'll bite you, and then you're okay.
Can I just say that I think I'm less afraid of dying from a spider or a snake and more scared of the events leading up to it. Like, I don't mind.
Like when you have to see the spooky spider.
Yeah, I don't want to see the spooky thing that's going to kill me.
Yeah.
If it's going to kill me, it's going to kill me. It's my time, right?
Yeah.
But
that's
it's
fair.
like, you know,
You don't want a giant hole in your leg.
I don't want to see the thing that kills me,
That's fair.
you know?
What if it's a human?
I'd rather not. Cuz what
You'd
can I
rather
do?
them come up behind you.
If I'm going to be stabbed and murdered or something in some way, yeah, I would rather not see that person. What good does it do?
When it's put on fucking
Mike's
shit.
taking notes.
Oh my god, there's so many.
Okay. You said you don't want to see. Draw a couple circles over here. And finish up with a couple periods.
So then the
It's
spiders
more the
are not
snakes
a
that you
big
should
deal.
be scared of.
But
'Cause
what about the big spiders? Have you
big-
seen
the biggest
big spiders?
the biggest spiders are the least deadly. It's the small ones you have to be worried about.
Right, but I think they're still spoopy.
No, 100% they're spoopy, but you can't if you're
like,
scared
I
of
don't
like
care if it's
what's
going to
the-
kill me or
what's
not.
the big one? There's a-
Spiders are
there's-
scary.
There's a big Australian one.
Spider
Oh,
or
the
banana
camel
or something?
spider.
Oh, camel.
There's a camel spider that's like massive. They're
Smokes
like
a pack
in,
a day.
They're like in Saudi Arabia or something like that.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I don't know about these. 'Cause we have a big one. It's a big black one. It's like a huntsman, but
Yeah.
huntsman. Maybe a huntsman.
Huntsman sounds right.
Could be a huntsman. But that's our biggest one, and it's not deadly at all.
Have you seen them?
I've seen one, yeah,
Like,
or a couple. They're just like kind of around. You don't really.
It
They're
boggles my
around.
mind that it's not deadly. That makes sense, but it can still
Fucking
like
nightmare.
bite you.
100%. Yeah. And then you'd be bitten by a spider. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like a
fuck.
And that's not good.
I'm never going to Australia.
But
They're around,
You could be bitten by
is
a
what he
spider
said.
here.
Yeah, but like,
They're around,
imagine
yeah.
one that's like the size of a small dog.
Have you seen one?
He said
in the
what?
wild?
A huntsman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a couple. They're just
A
around
couple?
the house.
You've had that experience a couple times.
They're just around the house. They're literally like if you go
in the house.
yeah.
they have
Seriously?
doggy
You
doors to
have-
let them in.
Do you have to they have to be invited in?
Yeah, you like.
No, you have to give them
like an Airbnb.
a set of keys.
Dude, if they could be in you have to dangle them from its tusk.
Yeah, anytime you move into a house in Australia, they're like, don't forget to make the set for the huntsmans.
I think the plural to huntsman is huntsmen.
Huntsmen.
For the huntsman.
There are no female huntsmen.
Like that, like the Huns.
I now pronounce you huntsman and what?
The spider that married a chick.
The disciples of Attila the Hun. Attila
What's
the
the
Huntsman.
biggest? What's the?
If it could be in the house, it could be on you, and I have a huge problem with that.
Well,
Yeah, no,
how-
100%.
show us with your hands. What's the biggest huntsman?
How about I show
you've
you a
seen?
photo, Steve?
No, you
Make
can
the
show Mike a photo.
If you make the photo as
I'm gonna
big as
show
your
you this.
hand, I'll get a pretty good idea.
Can we get hand for scale? What if that was the new way to measure something?
Hand for
here's
scale?
someone's hand, and here's how big this is.
She fell off
Well,
a
whose
building
hand?
about 30,000 hands
Whose
for
hand?
scale.
35,000 different hands.
Ah! I saw
So
it.
I'd say it's like,
Dude.
it's like a Whopper,
Fucking hell,
like the
man.
size of a Burger King Whopper.
Fuck you, dude. What do
No.
you do when you see that?
I moved to LA. That's where I came.
That's the best way to deal
Yeah.
with them.
No,
you move to
100%.
LA.
You got to deal with a whole different types of snake
Did
over
you-
here.
Nice.
Did you
On the casting couch.
Did you ever have to kill one?
Yeah. Well, no, the big ones you don't really kill. You kind of just go,
You
and then
befriend.
leave.
Oh, you.
Dude, that's crazy. You have to wait for them to.
They decide when they want to go.
You have to turn the TV off and kind of say, "Okay."
To
You
be fair,
gotta
that's
jiggle,
most.
jiggle your keys.
Oh shit! It's a huntsman. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
Oh, guess we're getting ready to leave, huh? Guess the night's over.
Yeah. Getting kind of tired. A long drive home.
Yeah, you gotta wake up early, I thought.
Okay, the car alarm did it.
He's out. He took the hit.
I feel like that's the.
Give him a hint. That's how you get him out.
That's all you gotta do.
Dude, an exterminator comes and he's like, "All right, where'd you see the problem?"
They become a hintsman.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. I'll take care of this. Don't you have to wake up early tomorrow, Jason? Well, I guess we're going to be calling it a night.
Oh shit!
He has a tank of poison on his back.
And then he opens the door and the spider just kind of like starts going out the door.
He's like,
All
"You're right, guys.
right.
I'll be gone. I'll be back.
Yeah, we'll
I'll
see
see
you
you guys.
around,
I'll see
buddy."
you around. See you around."
Yeah. Okay, where'd you say you saw the problem again?
The thing is like,
Oh, I was gonna do one, but
oh, I'm sorry.
you don't
Yeah,
want to continue.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I thought I had a pretty good
Ah,
one.
shit, I want it now. We gotta go to sleep now. It's bedtime.
No, I was gonna do one.
Oh, okay.
Oh
I'm sorry.
shit!
Here's the one I was gonna do.
We're gonna go, Mike.
Okay, where's the spider? It's in the kitchen.
It's in the kitchen. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm the exterminator.
Okay.
Now?
Yeah, you're.
Okay, man, I'm wasted. You want to watch a bunch of videos on YouTube right now?
Wow, that's the fastest we've got one out.
A little puff of smoke came up when
Yeah.
he left. That's it. That's the only one I
'Cause-
wanted to do.
For me, it's like, you know,
That's being a good actor.
I think the biggest.
Funny. That
That's
made me
funny.
feel bad.
It's funny.
I think the biggest bug I've ever seen in my home might have been like a cockroach.
Yeah, those get pretty big.
And they get pretty big.
They can be
And
big.
they're not like New York cockroaches.
But you could.
they're-
I'm fine with killing a cockroach.
But that's the thing. Like,
You gotta be
like
careful with that.
I remember seeing a huge fucking cockroach in my kitchen or whatever, and I
tell you
remember,
what, in a
and
second.
when you go to get a shoe or something, and you're like, "Fuck, I'm about to kill this thing that's like big enough for me to like think it might have a conscience."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And-
Or this thing is
If
big.
you when you hear the crunch, it's the
Yeah,
worst part. It's like
big.
yeah, it's like
And they
you
also
step on it.
fly.
It's like,
So how the fuck would you even approach a huntsman
tell my parents I love them.
spider?
it says that.
Like if you were aiming to kill one of those spiders,
Yeah,
how the fuck would you even do it?
the big like the huntsman.
Yeah.
You wouldn't. You genuinely, and I say this with a passion, Steve. You leave that room, you close that door, and you don't come back.
No fucking way.
You sell
Either that or
house.
like a big jar, and put it in the jar.
And then you take the jar.
But you have to get
outside.
close enough to like have the jar
Have you
over the big
witnessed this
spider.
type? Have you witnessed
Yeah,
an
yeah.
extraction of a huntsman?
Oh,
spider?
100%.
What does that look like?
You witness the extraction.
Like someone just gets a magazine and just kind of shoos it or
The
something?
extraction of the huntsman.
they're
is my
very
favorite
fast.
Beethoven.
They're very fast.
They're very fast
They're
men.
very fast. He
Of
says.
course, look how big it has. 8-person legs.
I genuinely think I am never going to Australia.
No, don't. I won't come.
Yeah, I'm not going. I'm never going to Australia. Sorry, anybody listening to this from Australia, you will never see me in Australia.
No, that's completely fair, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, about the cockroaches, you're not supposed to.
Yeah, Mike said this and I got frightened.
Wait, I need to hear this.
They
What?
carry their eggs on their back, apparently. So if you step on a cockroach, you need to wash the bottom of your shoe. That's why you're
Because
supposed
you
to hit
could-
them with a thing.
Because you could
Yeah,
walk
yeah.
around and like spread the eggs everywhere.
Yeah. Like in your
Dear
bed
God.
when you wear
It
your shoes
doesn't
to
crush
bed.
the eggs when you crush that motherfucker.
No, they're so small.
Well, that's the thing. So when you crush like a spider, like a small spider, when you crush
Yes,
like a small
just like
spider,
that. Yeah, right in there.
crush a
and this
small
is how you
spider.
do it. Visual bit.
What are you trying to say?
you have a dedicated shoe.
yeah.
So-
Oh, you have to use the
spider
same.
shoe.
You have one shoe.
Oh, I don't have a spider.
It's like an
shoe.
old jogger. What do you call them? Sneakers.
A slip. Oh,
No,
a sneaker.
A sneaker. Yeah, we call them joggers.
Joggers.
Or runners.
If you have Crocs, you could do it with any pair of Crocs.
Just
Crocs
not the,
have too
just not
many
the upside.
holes. They'll just like flow through the hole. Yeah, they just yeah.
Like, bitch, you got me.
To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left.
Dude, what if you started singing that and all the cockroaches got up and started? That'd be so funny. Ryan, animate that.
Animate the whole thing and make Nick look young.
Yeah, make me.
All right, let's do some ads and then we can keep talking about bugs if you want, and then we'll Mike, if you want to talk about something, if you have anything you'd like to talk about, we can do that too.
Okay.
And then we could jump into a couple of history roads, and then Nick has a live history road
Can't wait.
I do that.
that he
yeah.
wants to do for us.
He's
So
just gonna
So
throw a
stick
huntsman
around.
spider
Yeah.
in your face.
Yeah, exactly.
he has one in his back. Dude, I think I'd leave LA if someone had a huntsman spider here.
Walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Get
I saw
put my stuff somewhere.
it's it. That's it, dude.
Well, that's the thing. I live in the city, and I've lived here for what, 9 months,
yeah.
and I walked through a spider web in the city once, and I was like, I'm leaving life.
I know, man. It's the
I've
worst.
finished life.
I had to go to fucking
Spider web
Griffith
in the
Park
city.
the other day. Do you guys ever go to Griffith Park?
I have been.
I think I had the absolute most disgusting time at Griffith Park by that fucking Ferris wheel, or not the Ferris wheel, the merry-go-round.
Why did you have
You ever been by the merry-go-round in Griffith Park?
I don't remember that.
Because I know Griffith Park is pretty big.
Yeah.
So, but by the merry-go-round,
I had a disgusting time.
dude. I love nature, dude. I grew up going camping and my parents would take us on the road and we'd rough it sometime. You know, I've roughed it in my life and I like the outdoors.
Try yell at me.
But dude, we were at fucking Griffith Park in the morning. It was
Oh,
like 9
shit.
o'clock in the morning or something. And it was just it was like a home for hornets and spiders.
Hornets.
And those are the worst.
Where's Griffith Park?
It's in
Here.
Hollywood.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why were you roughing it in Griffith Park?
In Hollywood?
I wasn't roughing it, but that's
Oh, these are two different stories.
It's
Right.
For a thing.
It's do you know where the Griffith Observatory is?
Oh, yeah.
It's like below that.
On the top of Griffith Hill.
Yeah. Which is my favorite Peter Gabriel song.
I thought that was Randy Newman. On the top of Griffith Hill.
But we were at Griffith Park early in the morning, and I guess I can say what this was for because it was an episode of
Yeah, you're fine.
the show that aired already. But they shot a package for Bring the Funny for us at Griffith Park, and so we had to get there really early to shoot it. And I was like, I love nature. I was so excited about it, and I love parks. Parks are beautiful. You know, it's nice to get out and see
How
the
do you feel
trees
about
and the
rec?
grass. Love rec, love parks and rec.
Nice.
But so I parked my car, and then there was like this like divider between the parking lot and the grass, and so I hopped over it, and then I started walking through the trees, and the sunlight was pouring through the trees, and it was beautiful, and I was walking just through the trees to get to the Ferris or to the merry-go-round because that's where we were all meeting, and so I walk and I look over like a couple of feet ahead of me, and between two trees is like this fucking massive, like brownish red spider, like that
Brownish
fucking big.
red. Any red on a
I
spider
know,
is bad.
bad news.
Yeah.
And it was like sitting in the middle of this fucking massive web.
Just enjoying the day, dude.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta stay the fuck away from that fucking tree. And then I start walking, and poof, I hit a fucking web.
Oh no.
Like,
Oh,
and
sweet.
I fucking lost it.
no.
I let out a loud sound.
Were you, dude? Imagine you like the camera is back a long ways, and you're just.
Oh,
middle
dude,
of
it
the
was
field.
like you have never seen me do movements like this. They were so fast. I threw off my backpack and I ripped off the shirt, like not my shirt, but I had an overshirt, and I ripped off the overshirt and I like wrapped it around my body. I like swung it in like all these different angles, and I was just like freaking the fuck out.
Director's like, we got what we need. Let's wrap it up.
And then I looked around and I just saw nothing but webs and spiders.
Shit.
Oh,
All
it's like,
the-
Are You Afraid of the
Dude,
Dark episode?
It literally was. It
Yeah.
was like I was in a fucking horror movie. And so I stepped off that like path that was just like, it's fucking nature, man, and it's a park. So
Yeah.
you're like, you know, you go wherever you want, right? But I was like, fuck, I guess I'll stay on this fucking path where there's no trees and
Walked
shit.
into Spiderville.
So I went onto the path, and then I'm just kind of standing there, and I notice that there's all these like flies buzzing around me and shit. And I'm like, fucking flies, what the fuck? And it's fucking hornets. Huge fucking hornets. And they're just flying around and landing in the grass.
It's almost like the path is there for a reason.
it was like I was playing a video game. And I was in the wrong part. And
You
I
got
wasn't-
to level 2. You got to Hornet.
Dude, I wasn't strong enough to be in that area. I needed to go get stronger somewhere else and then come back.
There was an item that you needed in Spider Town.
Yeah, it's too dangerous. So and then I'm like looking at all
You
these
missed the chest in Spider Town.
right with the spider's sword. But dude, I like fucking or the spider amulet.
the Hornet suit was in Spider Town.
But so I'm like looking at all these fucking hornets. I'm like, what the fuck? And I followed one of them down to the grass, and just as far as you can see, the grass was like moving with like hornets, just like landing and maybe drinking dew or something and
Sure.
flying
Mountain.
away. I don't know
Mountain
what.
Dew.
All drinking from a
Yeah,
spilled
Mountain Dew. Yeah, some dude spilled Mountain Dew.
Code Red.
Hornets don't really
Let's
apply
start
to the rules
calling-
of paths.
That's true. They do get
Yeah.
extreme from time to time.
So anyway, and so I'm like, we need to get the fuck out. Like I started to get upset because I didn't want to be there anymore because I was scared.
Yeah.
And we hadn't even started our day. And I was like, I can't fucking pretend to be okay with fucking hornets and spiders.
You did a
everywhere.
good job though. The actual promo is
Well,
you're
by
very
the
happy
time
boy.
it's almost like it was like a morning thing because by the time it started to become the afternoon, we noticed that there were less hornets.
Yeah, they don't like they won't go in like shade.
Is that true?
Yeah, they like just to sleep.
Wow, fuck.
Yeah.
What
Bees in general, they don't fuck with shade.
But dude, I remember like I was like fuck, and I saw a bench and there were like no trees around it, and so I was like, okay, this at least I'll be safe from the spiders. And
Safety bench.
I was like, let's just go to this bench and and I put my backpack down, and within seconds,
Spider took it right away.
There's hornets swarming around it, like landing.
What did you have in this
dude?
backpack?
It was like nothing. I mean, it's just my
Did you
shit.
have dew in the backpack?
I just had a ton of flowers and grass in there.
That's the jackpot, boys.
Yeah, the backpack's here, kids. Let's go for it. But no, it was crazy. They were swarming it and like landing on it. And I was like trying to get it, and I was like too scared. And I was like, I didn't think I could get it.
they're all tied to
really-
each other and flying.
And they're like in the shape of a dude. They all got together.
Hornet T1000.
But
Is it a bright backpack? Is there like neon
it's
spots
bright.
on it?
It's my big orange one.
Yeah, I
basically.
think they're like very
attracted to
it.
colors.
Yeah.
So when it started to become afternoon, it was fine.
Yeah, but like Joe
What
had to
time-
like get my backpack for me because I was too scared to try to pick up my backpack.
That's a very Joe job.
It's such a Joe. I mean, because he's a dad.
Yeah.
and that's such a dad. Thing.
I'll get stung by the hornets.
What
But
time did it start to become afternoon?
I guess it was like 11:45 ish.
Yeah, right.
Noon.
Around noon, the day made a strong turn towards the afternoon.
Around noon. I wish there was a way to describe it. All right, let's do some ad reads.
Jesus Christ. Oh man.
Wow. We're gonna teach you how to make slime.
Dude, that's exactly what this song
what it
is.
is.
Yeah. Step 1, get your glue.
Color the glue in with a magic marker green. Put the glue in a possession container. Open the container, play with the slime. You've made slime.
And that's it. Glue is like slime. All right, guys.
Step 1, make the slime.
Shout out to Squarespace.
Honka honka.
Mike Falzone's website, mikefalzone.com, is a Squarespace website. And anytime I'm around anyone that's like, I need to make a website, I almost always, I always say Squarespace. Not even almost always. I say it. I say
I'm crying.
I say squarespace.com/banter is what I say. But we'll get to that in a second, guys. What is Squarespace?
What is
It's
Squarespace,
just this
dude?
wonderful service that exists in the world to help you make a beautiful website in the easiest possible way. Literally anyone can make a website. You can use your phone. You can use your desktop. You don't have to install any software or anything like that. You just if you got a phone, if you got a computer, guess what? You can have a Squarespace website. And you'll get some beautiful templates. You don't have to worry about the designs and
Award-winning templates.
if you want a award-winning template.
From the award show,
Yeah.
which awards templates.
world class designers, guys. World class.
They got together and they voted on templates.
They did.
And these were the winners of those awards.
You can also sell stuff on your Squarespace website, super easy, and everything's optimized for mobile, like I said. You can check out your analytics. You can grow in real time. There's just a bunch of cool stuff. Built-in search engine optimization.
So you can grow in real time.
You can grow in real time.
grow
yeah.
Your body, your bones.
And let's not forget that 24/7 award-winning customer
Which has
support.
bailed me out several times.
That's
One time,
right.
very close to Christmas.
Yeah, Mike, that's awesome. That's crazy.
Thank you.
So guys, if you want to start your own website or your business and you want to advertise some kind of event coming up, go to squarespace.com/banter and you'll get a free trial. So you can check it out, see if you like it, and when you're ready to launch, use the offer code BANTER and you'll save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com/banter. Make a beautiful website and on down it and keep it dreaming it.
Never stop dreaming it and going forward with a website.
Don't ever stop dreaming about it. The second you stop dreaming about it, it'll never happen. You understand me? You want to do like dumb... You want to climb a mountain or something because you're dumb? Go ahead, man. But just do it. Your dream will never happen until you do it.
Your dreaming never happened until you do it.
Guys, shout out to MeUndies.
Honk, honk.
I wear MeUndies exclusively.
Yeah, I'm wearing them right now.
I'm not.
You-
Can you get me
you
a pair of
Yeah,
MeUndies?
yeah, we'll hook you
Can I
up.
have a pair of your size MeUndies too?
Just my size?
Just
your
Oh,
undies.
man. You can fit two
Can I
Nick
get your
Hamiltons in those undies.
That's not true.
And we will.
On patreon.com/dynamic banter. No, guys, thank you. We want to say thanks to MeUndies because they are the most comfortable underwear that I've ever worn in my life.
They're literally life-changing,
is.
life-altering underpants.
You didn't realize how important comfortable underwear is until you actually try it.
Yeah.
And
they
that's
make your package look pristine.
Oh yeah, dude. It does really enhance in the areas you want it to for the boys. And
Adele pristine.
Adele Pristines. And my girl, Alana, has some of their girly stuffs. And I'm sure Zoya has some of their girly stuffs.
Yes, I have asked for it.
Yeah. Good.
She did.
and-
Oh, she got the onesie too, dude.
Dude, the onesie. I have a pizza onesie, and
Yeah.
I can't wait for the summer to be over because I'll never take it off.
Yeah.
I will just wear this pizza onesie forever.
Dude,
and it's made
it's a
out of.
perfect thing to have in the fall and winter months.
I know, man.
And that's as real as it gets.
Dude, imagine getting snugged up. If you've ever tried MeUndies before, you could just imagine getting snugged up in that material all
Yeah.
over your body.
Dude, you know how a hug feels? You ever want that around all of the parts you
yeah.
have?
But imagine a hug from someone who's just about to pass away.
Oh my god.
It's so soft.
It depends what age.
Wait a minute. What's that I smell? Oh, yes, pumpkin spice. The leaves are crunchy.
Oh my God.
The breeze is crisp. It's officially onesie season. That's right, guys. And it's officially fall. And fall means back to school. And back from vacay. Everything dies. That's sad. But fall is a time to get soft, guys. It's time to get cozy. And it's time to cuddle up. MeUndies is the softest undies in the world. And they know a little thing or two about it.
Fight death with a pair of MeUndies.
When they say they're soft, they mean they're softer than the foam on the top of your pumpkin spice latte, baby.
Join us on the fight against death.
Join us at MeUndies on the fight against time. They're softer than your favorite hoodie, softer and cozier than drinking a warm mug of hot apple cider, and softer than fall things. You get the idea. MeUndies are designed to be the softest thing you've ever put on your body, available in sizes extra small to 4XL. And MeUndies just introduced 5 new silhouettes with the Feel Free collection for women, designed with every body type in mind, and a feather-light waistband for you to feel free. Undie exhaustion be gone, guys. New prints drop every Tuesday, so you'll never run out of ways to express yourself. Plus, members get an exclusive print at the beginning of every month. Guys, it's really cool. And all the exclusive prints, like I got Star Wars ones. I got ones
Yeah.
that were like the dogs from everyone at the MeUndies offices. There was like drawings of all of them.
Did you get one that has Marley and me as he was dying on it?
Do you want a hug from the third Marley and me?
That might be. Do you want a hug from a buddy?
Which is your favorite type of buddy? I like basket buddy.
The prints are fun and all, but they also offer classic colors and don't always play by the rules, guys. MeUndies just launched white after Labor Day.
Didn't go for any of these crazy designs. We got dogs, pizza, white.
So, guys, MeUndies has a great offer for our listeners. And for any first-time purchasers, you get 15% off and free shipping. And this is a no-brainer, especially because they have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. That's right, guys. It's absolutely a no-brainer. So to get your 15% off your first pair and free shipping and a 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/banter. That's MeUndies.com/banter. Thank you, MeUndies.
Which one are you wearing right now, Steve? Mine has Leo wine.
That's interesting that you went from the bottom up.
Oh, he's
they're
wearing Shanks.
pankins.
Pankins?
They're panquins.
They're penguins.
Pumpquins. Fall pumpquins. Pumpquums. Come to Jonathan's pumpkin patch. They're not pumpkins.
They're pumpkins.
They're pumpkins.
The bougiest.
Are they
pumpkin patch.
pumpkin cucumbers? Pumpquums?
Little faces carved into cucumbers.
Come get your fresh pumpquumbers.
Pumpkin
and
lantern.
pumpquums.
Every child gets a pumpkin lantern.
Everyone's ready for jack-o'-lanterns made from pumpquums.
Come holler at a pumpkin Hollywood station.
Quum bumpers.
He just keeps talking.
Quum bumpers.
Sir, we heard you. It's okay.
All
I
right.
Sir, are
paid
you
for 2
okay?
minutes of commercial time, and I'm gonna get it. Pumpquums.
Pumpqums. Mike, do you have anything to talk about, or do you want to jump into History Roads?
Can I say a
and
bunch of
roasts?
shows real quick?
Yeah, get it.
This goes up on September the 13th, which is Friday the 13th. We should watch a scary movie.
Yeah, let's watch it tomorrow.
That's a good
Okay.
idea.
Speakeasy Weekend at Flappers. I am. That's where I'm at tonight. On Saturday, the 21st, I'm with Olin Rogers in Chicago at a small theater, and there's no tickets left for that. But then I added a solo crowdwork show right after that, and there's still tickets available for that on MikeFalzone.com, the Squarespace website. And then thank you so much. On October 4th and 5th, I have 3 shows a night at the Corner Comedy Club in Toronto. And then October 14th is the Friends of Friends crowdwork show at the Laugh Factory, and I could start getting people in for free.
Oh, that's nice.
That. Yeah,
That's nice.
if you give me
that's
your
nice.
name.
Oh, Mac, that's nice.
Thank you so much.
Dude, Nick, you got to go see Mike
Where?
perform.
You have to. We're
At
not-
Chicago?
any one of those
in
places.
Chicago. Oh yeah, come to Chicago.
In the Spinny City.
Well, he performs in LA all the time.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yes.
Like down near where I live.
Where do you live?
I
Tell
can't-
everybody your address.
I live.
We'll have this conversation offline.
I live at 4800
Oh, yeah. Oh,
4800 Cum Avenue. 4800 Avenue.
I always thought that was
Cum Avenue.
that was more of a street or a lane. Come lane.
Cum
Johnny,
Lane.
Johnny Come Lane.
Johnny. Stop.
Are you shitting right now?
Are you shitting onto Ryan?
Point the microphone down. Yeah, why is it directed
Yeah.
towards Ryan's eyes?
You don't have to sit over there, Ryan.
Ryan's gonna have double pink
Mike,
eye.
I have some
Double
roasts.
pink
I have
eye.
some more roasts if you'd like to.
Oh,
if you'd
here
like
we
to
go.
get in
Didn't
there.
we make explicit rules?
Some of these were from 12 days ago, which is before we did the episode. So these people are following the rules.
Okay, fine.
Would you like to hear some more?
Yeah.
Mike Powell sends a roast saying, "Love you, Mike plus Steve."
Is this a video or you're gonna say?
It's a video.
Okay.
By request, here's my roast for this week's episode. And FYI, I started at the beginning, plus I am now number 83, as well as listening to every new one that's released. Oh, the podcast.
Oh, nice. Thank
Wow,
you
it's
for
going to take him
starting
a
from the
while to
beginning.
get to the one we're reading.
It's
right?
170.
He's never even gonna know that we ignored it. Go ahead and throw that in the garbage can.
Keep on. Okay, great. Next email is from
all that build up. Can you
That's so
imagine?
great.
keep on keeping on. You make life more worth living. Peace, Mikey P.
That's
All right.
It's very nice, Mikey P.
All right, here's Mikey's. Oh, he added
Oh,
like a
did he
Here we go.
wrap it?
Oh, tell me he wrapped it.
My name
My
is
name's
Mikey,
Mikey,
and I'm here to say.
Why were so many people here to say things in the 80s?
Mikey Falzone is gay.
I'm sorry you're being excluded here, Nick, but this
Okay.
is more for Mike than you.
Why is this like 10 minutes long?
Falzone, Mikey P from Manitoba, Canada.
Wait, is this Vsauce?
Is that Moby?
That's
Vsauce.
Which is about a few hours north of the wood chipper in Fargo, but I'm originally a two-horn-born boy from Toronto. You asked us to roast you on dynamic banter, so here goes.
What font pack did he get
Mikey,
that tag
The
on?
reason you do all that crowd work is because you're lazy, unprepared, and don't want to do the hard work of being an entertainer. But seriously, that's the reason why you're so amazing. Because the connections that you make in your mind are instantaneous, and that's what makes you a funny guy.
Here comes
Like
the
on a recent episode of Dynamic Banter when you referenced Dishwalla counting blue cars. You're the man. Keep on keeping on.
Dude, how Canadian is it to immediately be like,
Yeah.
I didn't mean it.
immediately compliment. Yeah.
I'm not even going to roast him. That was
You
adorable.
kind of roasted with the Moby thing.
Good. Then everybody gets it.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
gets got.
Can
Yeah.
you roast him and then be nice to him after?
Yes.
Do it.
I thought he was a beautiful man, and his head was so deep between his shoulders. I thought he was a beautiful man. He's incredibly nice, and I hope. Where's Manitoba, Canada? That's nowhere near
The
Toronto,
middle of
right?
fucking nowhere. No one
Is
cares.
Is it really?
No one cares.
Well, I wish him luck during the winter months because it gets cold AF up there.
Oh,
It's gonna be
these are
hard to
people-
keep warm with that head.
These,
Yeah, but
they're,
he could wear a toque.
they're,
They call it toques.
Wear it too.
It's true.
there's emails from people asking you to roast them.
That's not how this works.
Did they?
with like and they posted photos of
I'd like to do
themselves.
that.
Do you want to do
I'd
that?
like to do
That's
him.
pretty funny.
I'd like to do
Okay.
him.
Yeah.
This is not a him.
Oh fuck.
Well, you already did it.
This is Maria. This is Maria Chambers, and she says, "Please roast my damn ass, Mike Falzone." She says, "Hey there, boys. 2-horn honk summer girl Maria here,
Hey,
two.
hey.
ready to be absolutely fried by your roast. Please let me know how dumb I look, and I hope you two have been having a nice week."
It's so
Thanks.
weird when it's just a one way from a nice person. Oh, that's a cool helmet. Dude, she looks
Thank you
like
very much.
It looks like that scene in Beetlejuice where they're trying to make the scary faces. It's like she's trying to figure out what her scary face is. But she definitely
so
she
good.
looks like a this isn't even a bad roast. She looks like a friendly art teacher.
She does.
She looks like your kid's favorite teacher.
Yes,
Yes.
it does.
This
So,
looks like a
Like
girl
like Edna Mode.
she looks like a girl we'd be friends with,
It 100% does.
that we would hang out with.
Yeah.
All
She
right.
just gave Alana a ride to the airport recently. Boom, roasted.
She and Alana are now best friends. Oh, there's a roast for me.
Oh, here we go.
Lee I didn't ask for this. Will Carey sends an email
Dude, what
saying,
if Steve got real
like,
upset?
huge. Yeah, what if
Okay,
it's like super
this is-
fucked up?
This episode of Dynamic Banter, thanks for listening.
Will Carey says, "Hey Steve, you look like if Statler and Sweetums from Jam Hand Soap's critically acclaimed Muppet-based show The Muppets had a kid and that kid got sucked into the real world a la Disney's Enchanted. Thanks for the loud podcast, Will." Okay. That's not really a roast.
Gotta
Um,
ring the alarm.
Ben Costi sends a history roast saying, "Sorry,
History roast, that's funny.
That's funny.
sorry this is in text form. I have a head cold and can't make a video, but it's short. Zoya is a perfect example of a pity fuck gone way too far."
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
wow.
So, dude, bringing Zoya into it is I'm going to do you a favor and never tell her you said that.
Oh yeah, you will be found, Ben.
Yeah.
You will be found.
Also, he didn't give you a picture.
no.
Most cowardly thing.
It is very cowardly.
Very cowardly
Very
lion.
cowardly.
Do you want a 30-second video from Bryce White?
Is it the same guy?
No, this is someone different. Mike roasts.
What?
Here's a quick little roast, less than 30 seconds, that I wanted to submit to help put Mr. Calzone in his place.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not cold enough to be mean to sweet boy Steve, so I'm sorry, Mike, for the unfair treatment.
Oh, this sounds like this is gonna be a real scorcher.
Okay, so this is a video I had to download, so don't make me do
Oh my
that.
God.
Was it a real player?
All right.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Hey there,
goodbye,
baby
all you-
boys. I was a little disappointed in the quality of the roast, so I figured I would go on ahead and, while I'm on my break at work here, give you some of my own. Mike, your nose...
Wait, is this Anthony from Smosh? All right, sorry.
Mike,
Yeah.
your nose resembles that of my handwriting when I try to fit a big word at the end of a line. It gets all curved and broken and crooked, just like that fat fucking nose on your face.
Is it fat or is it?
You
big
know,
and crooked?
a little bit else. You kind of look like a rejected cast member from the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. You know, like they wouldn't even let you on
Oh,
the
that's
movie,
funny.
let alone the ride.
They wouldn't
said,
let me
"This
on
man
the
just
movie."
looks
They wouldn't
homeless,
let you on the
not
movie.
Pirate.
Shit. Is it all filled up on the movie?
I can't wait to hear you say something about his shirt.
Well, his beard.
All right, that's all I got. I came up with two of them, but I just felt like, you know, they need a little more zing. So, love you boys. Thank you so much.
That was cute that afterwards. Well, it's cute, first of all, that he got to borrow all that facial hair from Mike Piazza. And then, no, he's just an adorable little guy, dude.
That's really nice that he took a break from 6th grade to do that.
Yeah. That's good. And that's the trash now.
I've never seen somebody paint every hair. I've never seen somebody stipple their face before.
Okay, there's one more here from Nitish Mehta.
Nitish Mehta.
And he says,
The wickedly talented.
Nitish Mehta says, "Hello, gentlemen. I hope all my caps subject line was enough for you to read this email. I've attached a roast for Mike. I would send it over Twitter, but I'm a grown boy with a grown boy job, and my bosses follow me on Twitter, so I attached it here."
Oh, coward number 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nitish Mehta.
Oh God, he's making me download it. Goddamn piece of shit, asshole.
My real life job is scamming YouTubers.
My bosses, John and Hank Green.
Okay, here we go.
Follow me on Twitter.
Nitish.
You ready?
Mehta.
Is this full body roast?
What up? What? I heard somebody want to get roasted. Cream? Crouch down.
Who's he talking to?
What up? I heard you want to get. What up? I heard you want to get roasted. Hardcore, dog. How am I supposed to roast somebody like this? What up, big nose? You want to get roasted? You ready to cry? First of all, big nose, big.
Yeah, same nose.
My nose big.
Same nose.
What up, dog? I heard you want to get roasted. You ready
Is it just repeat?
You ready to cry? Remember that time you got crossed up by like a 13-year-old?
She was 14.
Broke your ankles, I heard. I hope you're feeling better, dog. I mean,
What is this head stain on his head?
You suck at basketball.
All right.
Dude, it's good.
It was very funny.
I think it's cool that he chose to paint that room that color, and/or that's cool that his mother-in-law let him film that roast in the dining room.
That's fun.
But I also really
Fucking
liked,
shit.
oh, son of a bitch, you're out of here. I liked his demeanor. He had he had an adorable demeanor.
Adele Dazeem. All right, well, let's get some history roads going then.
Ryan, what happened over there, bud?
Ryan, what'd you do, man?
Camera died?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
So
we
there's
lost-
nothing on me.
We lost the Nick cam, but we got to have Nick's... Oh, he's going to use this phone.
Oh, you
There we
use the
go.
phone.
We got to have Nick's history road, so let's do it. Let's do it like this. Nick, do you want to do... Yeah, just do that. That's nice.
Mike, that's such a nice thing for you to do.
Yeah, because we got to get Nick's history road on video here. That's it. This is
We
a
don't have
momentous
to.
occasion.
There's no laws.
It's a...
There are no laws. Can I... Which ones count?
This one right here.
was Steve's camera, right? Perfect.
Yes, it was.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's great.
Back over, Mike.
All right, Nick. So Nick has a live history road for the first time. Go for it, buddy.
Steven. So, I was in... I'm going to take you back to 2011.
Okay.
2011, the year we called 2011.
That was 14 years ago.
That's 14 years ago. Yeah. So 2011, I was about to turn 11 years old.
There's going to be a test after
Yes.
this?
It's about to turn 11 years old. I was. It was a couple days before my 11th birthday, and we were in New York, the United States of America, North America, Earth. And we went to this on our last day in New York. We went to this restaurant called Serendipity 3, which is quite a large, famous restaurant. It has a lot of Guinness World Records and stuff like that.
Okay.
We went there and
The largest one-word restaurant. First restaurant named after somebody's screen name. Boom, roasted. Everybody gets got.
That's the weakest Guinness World Record ever. I wouldn't even tell people I had that.
we wouldn't hang it up. But so we went in, and it was very busy. But we went in and we got a table, and I was 10 at this point. My brother was 15. And we were approached by the workers of said restaurant, Serendipity 3. It was also my first cam girl that I talked to.
It's nice.
And so they came over to us and they said, "Excuse me, young pretty boys."
Did they really say that? Oh my god!
And then they said, "We have a new Guinness World Record happening today. Would you like to be a part of it?" So we were young and we were, of course, that sounds awesome, incredible.
Wow, I would totally be a part of that.
So the Guinness World Record was most bugs in a dessert. So
No.
like one of those things like like that like the dried ants and like all that kind of like novelty bugs. So they were in a sundae. And basically they had the New York Times.
A bowl of bugs with a dollop of whipped cream on it.
There you go. Help us win.
We need the award.
It's free.
Anyway, so we said yes, of course. So we went over and they gave us this big, it was like a banana sundae and had many bugs and flies and ants on it. It was fantastic. Some on purpose, some not. And then the New York Times was there and they were just like, "Do you mind if we take a photo of both of you eating this sundae and put you guys on the
reporter?
Not only
The
in the
report, was this the reporter?
This is the
writing
reporter,
down?
yeah. It's right now. Yeah, it's just like, what's your names? And Adele Dazeem. And the Tam Matan. So the New York Times was there, and they were going to take our photo. And they said, you might even get front page if there's not a big story tomorrow, because this is quite a big story for New York. And we were like, this is insane, front page on the New York Times. Well, wow. Anyway, we ate the sundae, delicious, crunchy, as bugs should be.
Were you scared of it at all? Were you
No,
grossed out?
we knew they were dead. So, there was one live cockroach on the middle.
What was the record?
Most
bugs in a
bugs,
dessert.
bugs in a sundae. Weirdest.
How old were you when this was happening?
I was 10 years old.
Okay.
I was 10 years old. My brother was 15.
All these questions we're asking him, he's totally answered earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And we're both asking
I
him
mean,
the same.
It's for the
we're
audience.
not scholars.
I know, we're not.
We're
We're
not
not.
scholars.
We're slower boys.
That's fair.
Because I was trying to figure out.
boys.
I was trying to.
When the kids are running in the park, there's always some
Slower
boys.
You can hit them with a car and it won't make a difference because they are
Slower boys.
Oh, shit.
You can take all their food and you trade them for scabs because they're
Slower boys.
Dude, I was trying to see how old you were because you were like, as long as there's no big news in the paper tomorrow, we'll run it on the front page. And then I thought you were going to be like, and that was September 10th. And now I was like, there's no way that could happen.
The terrorists kept you from being on the front page.
Yeah. So, you're going to laugh. So we did that.
Yeah.
We ate the sundae. It was fantastic.
I
We
love that you
went
finished
back
it.
to eating our meals. We were leaving the United States of America the next day. So we were like, we'll go to the airport and we'll see the New York Times and we'll be on the front page.
Yeah.
Or we'll at least be in the paper, right? So we got to the airport very early morning. So it was like as the New York Times were like being mailed out. We got to where they have the papers in the airport.
Like the Hudson
The
News
Hudson
or something,
News,
or
yeah,
whatever
around
that little
about
shop's
that.
called.
So me and my brother Joshua Jack Hamilton, JJ for short, because my parents are illiterate. We went into this store and tried to find the New York Times.
Yeah.
We found the New York Times. And this date was May 2nd, 2011. What was on the front page, Steve?
May 2nd of 2011.
Was it a clown that came to life?
Well,
And it was right
I'm
behind you at the
hoping
same
it's
time?
I'm hoping it's Little Nick and JJ eating ice creams.
Right, you'd hope that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's
we
what I
were
want.
hoping because we were very young little boys.
Yeah.
Ryan knows.
Ryan found it?
So on the front page, the New York Times, May 2nd, 2011. Osama bin Laden captured and killed.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit.
And they made him eat that Sunday?
Because he ate that Sunday.
There were 3 of us eating it. That could have been any one of us captured and killed.
They cut Nick out of the photo. Wait.
Yeah, with ice cream all in his mouth.
Holy shit!
Like just behind him.
Holy shit! You almost were on the paper.
Wow,
and we weren't even in
You weren't
the
even
paper.
in. Oh, because they were like, fuck every
Every
story.
story was Osama bin Laden captured and killed
Wow,
because
man.
Obama came out. I think that was that morning or the night before, and said,
Who do you think is more disappointed? You, your brother, your family, or the people that owns the that own the restaurant, or Osama bin Laden?
We got 5 choices.
You pick which one right now, audiences. Write down your answers. Wow, that's a really good history road, dude.
That's great, man.
So
that's great. And
basically,
it wasn't
the
too long.
punchline is that our thunder was stolen by Osama bin Laden.
Wow. There's always a bigger fish.
There's always a
Yeah.
bigger fish.
Wow, Nick. What a story, man.
Thanks, mate. One of the fish is a Taliban member.
Yeah.
Well, listen. We're like way into an hour on this
Are we
podcast.
way
It's like
into
an hour and 20.
Holy shit, okay.
It was a fun time. I don't think it's going to get any better than that on this episode.
I know.
Ryan hated that. An hour and
It went
I have
so
to edit
long,
this
we
shit.
lost one of the cameras.
One of the cameras walked out.
Yeah.
One of the cameras broke itself.
One of the cameras left with a huntsman spider.
Hand in hand.
I'm going to see you guys later, okay? I'm just going to go.
Yeah, you got it, buddy. Just the camera. You see the camera go like
Oh
this.
my God, Ryan, animate that.
Listen, I want to thank our special guest, Nick Hamilton.
Thank you for having me,
Thank you.
Steve. I hope I was a good guest.
Yeah,
Because I
dude.
know you guys don't have many guests.
We don't, and it's not for any other reason other than it's hard for us to plan anything,
Yeah, fair.
and all of our friends are always busy, and it's been a bit though.
Yeah.
I think we should start doing it though.
Okay.
Let's start bringing guests in more regularly
It
because
can only help.
yeah, and it's fun, and it's a nice little like treat to sprinkle in some guests and stuff.
I will say this: as soon as the wrong guest comes in, though,
Dude,
done.
we were Ryan was saying we should get Autumn on, which is like
I
such a
asked her.
no-brainer.
I asked her, but she can only film at night. It's like she's not good during the day, and I'm
we
not
could
good
do a
at
night.
She's nocturnal.
She is nocturnal, yeah. We could do a nighttime one for Autumn to have her on. That's a special thing.
It's tougher for me, but I'll move some things.
Okay. Well, listen, Nick, thank you so much.
No worries, mate.
Congratulations to you on It Chapter 2 in
Thanks,
theaters
buddy.
now.
I appreciate that.
Go see it if you haven't. Take your most spooked out friends because there's some terrifying shit in this one.
Yeah.
And it's really, really fun and really good. And Nick kills it. He's so great.
I appreciate
Obviously.
that,
And then go to MikeFalzone.com to see all of his tour dates and such. And then go to
buddy. The Valleyfolk.
Patreon.com/the Valleyfolk.
Yeah.
And become a patron.
Make
get
sure
some
to
special
watch.
stuff.
This comes out Friday, so watch Bring the Funny next Tuesday.
Yeah, next Tuesday
It's
we
the
find
finale
out
results.
if we find out who wins this damn thing,
Yeah.
the whole thing. So it's the season finale. They're pulling out all the stops, a lot of
Yeah.
special guests and special treats and stuff, and we'll see who wins the show.
Yeah, we might be doing. I'll be watching it with you guys. I'm sure.
Thank you,
I'll be
Nick.
here.
Yeah, we're gonna have a
'cause
big.
Are we gonna do like a stream?
We might do a stream. Yeah,
Okay,
we should talk.
cool.
I'll talk to the guys about it.
All right, lovely.
I'm about to do a stream because we've been sitting here for a long time.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for listening to Dynamic Banter. We'll check you out next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Adele Dazeem.
That was a headgum podcast.